Students, how can we distinguish a particular substance is acidic or basic? Tasting is not a right way, right? Yes, because we will never know an unknown substance whether it is harmful or not. We want to know whether it is acids or bases. Then what we have to do? An alternate way which helps us to understand a substance is acidic or basic is indicator. Okay, indicator. What are indicators? The substances which indicates whether a substance is acidic or basic. How do these indicators behave? When it comes in contact with acid or bases. Basically these indicators changes their color with respect to acidic or basic medium. Okay. Some of naturally occurring indicators are China rose, turmeric, litmus. China rose, turmeric, litmus. Okay. Other than these indicators, we are using some chemical compounds which act as indicators. For example, phenolphthalein. Okay, phenolphthalein. Okay, they will get color change in acidic or basic medium. Got it? What are examples for some examples for indicators? Litmus, turmeric, China rose, phenolphthalein. The first one is litmus. It is a natural indicator. Okay, the most commonly used indicator is litmus. It is extracted from plant lichens. Okay, it has a purple color in distilled water. Okay, when added to an acidic solution, okay, if we add some acidic solution into litmus, then what will happen? The purple color changes to red. Okay, when it is added in basic solution, okay, then there is no color change. It will be in the form of a solution or in the form of strip paper, okay, known as litmus paper. Generally it is available as red or blue litmus paper. What is the color change of litmus in acidic solution? It changes from purple to red, or we can say it changes blue litmus to red. Okay, blue litmus to red. If it is in contact with acidic solution, blue turns red, right? So we can say it changes a blue litmus to red litmus. Got it? In what is the color of litmus in acid? It is red. Okay, then about base. In base it is already in blue color, right? So if you dip a blue litmus paper into a base, there is no color change. In acidic solution, blue litmus changes to red. Got it? If we want to know whether a particular solution is acidic or basic, we put few drops of solution, litmus solution, into that solution. If the litmus solution turns red, we can say it is acidic in nature. Okay. If it is not changes to red, so we can say it is basic in nature. Why litmus is used as indicator? It gives different color in acidic or basic medium. Instead of using litmus solution, it is more convenient to use litmus paper. Okay, papers are easy to handle, right? Yes, so we are using litmus papers. Most commonly available litmus papers are blue and red. But how can we find out whether a solution is neutral or not? Acidic and basic solution we can find out by litmus test, right? So how can we find out whether a solution is neutral or not? For that we have to use two litmus tests. Okay, with blue litmus paper and red litmus paper. First we use blue litmus paper. Then what is the color change? In the case of neutral solution, no change, right? Yes, if we put a blue litmus paper on neutral solution, then what we will get? There is no color change. No color change means then also there are two chances. It is basic in nature or neutral. Okay, neutral means there are color change means two chances, basic or neutral. Okay, then again red litmus paper. Again you have to put red litmus paper in that solution. Then it turns red means it is acidic or neutral in nature, right? Yes, we have to test the solution with blue litmus paper. If both of them do not change the color means it is neutral in nature. Okay, blue litmus paper and red litmus paper do not change the color means it is neutral in nature. Okay, for neutral solution we have to conduct two tests, blue litmus test and red litmus test. Okay, if the color in acidic medium, that is blue litmus paper, do not show any color change and red litmus paper also do not show any color change means it is neutral in nature. It is neither acidic or neither basic in nature. So we can say it is neutral in nature. Second example is turmeric indicator. Okay, turmeric indicator. Turmeric is commonly used to making food, right? Yes, it is used to making food. This act as natural indicator. Turmeric indicator is which act as natural indicator. Okay, we can prepare turmeric indicator. Okay, let us take a filter paper or a normal paper. You have to apply some turmeric paste. What is turmeric paste? Turmeric powder. It is available in your kitchen, right? Yes, it is mixed with some water. You will get turmeric paste. Okay, apply this turmeric paste on filter paper or normal paper. You will get turmeric indicator. Okay, apply this paste over paper and dried. We will get turmeric indicator paper. It is yellow colored. Okay, it is used like litmus paper, children. In acidic solution, turmeric paper no change. Turmeric paper stay it has yellow only. There is no change in acidic solution. But in the case of basic solution, it turns dark red. Okay, dark red. Look in this color, we can easily detect whether a substance is acidic or basic. Okay, for in the case of neutral solution, yellow, no color change. Okay, that is it stays as yellow, no color change, children. Okay, in acidic solution, in acidic and neutral solution, there is no color change for turmeric indicator. Then how we distinguish both of the solution, that is whether a solution is acidic or neutral in nature, how we distinguish? Let's think of it, children. Okay, one is China rose indicator. It is very common indicator that's in our garden. Okay, also in hibiscus, children. Take the red petals of hibiscus in a beaker. Okay, add some water and leave to undisturbed for some time. After some time, water turns to red. This solution is act as indicator. Okay, this solution is act as what is the color of this indicator? Red color. In acidic solution, it changes to dark pink. Okay, it changes to dark pink. In basic solution, it changes to green. In neutral solution, here there is no change. Okay, this example is phenolphthalein, children. Phenolphthalein is also an example for indicator, but it is not natural indicator. Okay, phenolphthalein indicator. It is purple in color. In acidic medium, what will happen? Its color changes to colorless. Acidic medium, color purple to colorless. But in basic medium, its color is purple. Next is neutralization reaction. This is very, very important, children. When an acid solution is mixed with a basic solution, both the solutions are its effect cancelled each other. So we can say that its effect is neutralize each other. Okay, the reaction between an acid and a base is known as neutralization reaction. What is meant by neutralization reaction? The reaction between an acid and a base is known as neutralization reaction. Okay, salt and water are produced during this process. Okay, water produced during neutralization reaction, salt and water. So we can write an equation regarding neutralization reaction. Acid plus base gives salt and water. Also some sort of heat energy evolved in this reaction. Tell me some examples for acid, hydrochloric acid, right? Yes, here we can write a general equation for this reaction. Here hydrochloric acid plus, it is an acid, okay? Sodium hydroxide, it is a base. Gives sodium chloride and water. Sodium chloride is an example for salt. We will get salt and water. Acid plus base gives salt and water. This is neutralization reaction. More thing is there in this chapter, children. What are the uses of acids and bases in daily life? Do one thing, children. I will give it as assignment. Okay. First one is what are the uses of acids and bases in daily life. Do one thing. First, you understand what are the contents and then write in A4 sheet. What are the uses of acids and bases in daily life? Okay. First one is the role of indigestion. In role of indigestion, acids and bases are used. Okay. If you ate burger or unhealthy food, what will happen? Or junk food, what will happen? Next day you may feel some stomach pain, right? It's because of indigestion. Okay. We know that which acid is present in our stomach? Hydrochloric acid, right? So this acid will cause some acidic problem in our stomach. So what we use, what the doctors are recommend, some antacid. Okay, some antacid. Here already some sort of acid is present in our stomach, hydrochloric acid. So in order to neutralize this acid, doctors are prescribing some antacid which contains base. Okay, it contains base. Which base is present in antacid? Magnesium hydroxide and aluminum hydroxide, right? Yes. So these bases will neutralize the excess of acid present in stomach. Okay. So it is a solution for indigestion. Okay. Next is ant bite. Okay. Ant bite which contains formic acid, right? Yes. If an ant is bite in our body, what will happen? Formic acid is injected. They are injecting formic acid. Okay. So we will feel some paining. Due to this side effect, what will happen? Okay, we will feel some paining. So in order to overcome that paining, we have to apply some baking soda. Baking soda means it is basic in nature. So the neutralization reaction takes place. Acid plus base gives salt and water, right? So neutralization reaction takes place. The excess of acid is neutralized by this base. Next is soil treatment. Okay, why we add fertilizers? Why do we add? Soil is neither be acidic or basic in nature, right? Yes, in both cases, it doesn't allow the growth and development of plant. If the soil is acidic in nature, it will not allow the growth. It will not good for the growth and development of plants. Okay, if it is basic, it also which do not helps to the growth of plants. What do we do when the soil becomes too acidic? We are applying some fertilizers, right? Yes, to maintain its acidity. It helps, the fertilizers helps to growth and development of the plant. For example, calcium oxide and calcium hydroxides are used. Okay, basic fertilizers, they release acids to soil and they reduce the basic character of that soil. Depending upon the need of soil, we are using different types of fertilizers. Okay. The assignment today. Yes, neutralization reaction in everyday life. That is first one is indigestion, ant bite, soil treatment, and one more is the factory waste. First you understand. First you read it in your textbook. Okay, and then write on white paper A4 sheet and submit it along with classwork. Okay, children. Yes.